Hello again, Honky Tonks. Now, I've just watched Keir Starmer's New Year's message, and apart from him sat there behind a desk, being his usual emotionless, lack of empathy self, and unlike his Christmas speech, I thought this one was a massive piss take, and quite diabolical, because he seems to have forgotten everything he's done the past, 5-6 months, which have made the British people hate him so much. It's evident, really, that polls don't bother this guy one bit. He is the most unpopular Prime Minister, I think, of all time. And considering we had Liz Truss, Theresa May, Gordon Brown even, I think that's quite an achievement. So anyway, Keir Starmer sat there and droned on about rebuilding and rediscovering the great nation that we are. Of course, we all know Keir Starmer doesn't have a patriotic bone in his body. His allegiance isn't to Britain, isn't to the Crown, isn't to the British people, isn't to Parliament. It's to the World Economic Forum and Davos kind of circles. And he said this himself, didn't he? He was asked, and he chose Davos over Parliament. That should tell you everything about the guy. He's a globalist. He then reflected on 2024 as a year of change. Well, wasn't it just? Especially for him and his party, because they quickly changed from everything they promised in their policies into something completely different. And they stuck the knife into everyone who voted for them, basically. He then went on to highlight several achievements. Now, if you think the investment in clean energy projects is an achievement, well, it isn't. That's all part of his and Ed Miliband's insane net zero policy, which involves industrial espionage in closing down many of our important infrastructures, which creates employment and wealth and contribute to the economy, and that doesn't matter, does it? He then mentioned improving the NHS. How? I don't think personally the NHS will ever be improved unless we take on the European model. And no, that doesn't mean privatisation, by the way. And lastly, he mentioned the upcoming 80th anniversaries of VE and VJ Day. And if any of these poor sods who fought real Nazis and gave everything for Britain to become what it is today, and I'm sure they wish they hadn't bothered looking at how Britain has turned out, and this utter imbecile in charge at the moment. And I'm sure they'll feel the irony that it's this Prime Minister who's just celebrating their achievements has also taken away their winter fuel allowance. So yeah, cheers boys, but not that much. So yeah, Keir Starmer has brought change since July, and it's been a change for the worst. And there's more of this to come, unless, of course, these Southport revelations get rid of him. And even if he's gone, we've got another, 4 or 5 years of a Labour government left. So I suggest you buckle yourselves in. And there we go. I'm Paz49. Thanks for watching. And until my next one, Roger Trout.